Hey friends, Joe the Farmer here, and today we're going to solve the mystery of what happened to our tree. It's completely disappeared. It's actually a great story. Look forward to telling it to you, and we're going to have a lot of really cool grapple video in here, and we're going to test the limits of this thing because we had to take the elm tree down and it was heavy. The grapple did its job, but there's some few casualties in this video that may surprise you. So anyway, stick with us. We'll show you. Okay, so anyone that's been following the channel, we had an elm tree on the outside of the cabin, and through the ice storms here in Tennessee, it had become incredibly dangerous. We had two huge limbs basically snap off, which told us the tree wasn't very healthy, and then it took us 3 weeks to find a tree person to come out here. I've been stood up once, and just getting someone to come out here to take care of this tree, who knows what they're doing, who has a bucket truck and all those different things, the tools to do it right and safely. It's just been really hard to find anybody. As you drive up and down the highway here, you'll still see tons of trees laying on power poles, which you would think that's the first thing to be taken care of, but it's happening everywhere. We had to take this tree out. Hated doing it because I love trees. I love having healthy trees, you know, close to the house. It gives you shade, reduces your heating and cooling bills. They're just great to have, and they're pretty. But this one was just, I keep looking over here like you can see it, but I feel like I don't want to show it to you yet because I'm embarrassed. It's kind of like I'm not wearing any clothes, but anyway, there it is. We took the tree out, and the tree service said they would give me one price. They're so busy that they cannot process the tree. They can't get rid of it. They don't want anything to do with it. They would mulch up the brush on it, but they said, you know, as far as the tree, we're just gonna have to leave it there and deal with it later, or you guys have to deal with it. And I got a better price because I dealt with it because I have the grapple on the tractor, and the last thing I wanted to do was drive an almost 10,000 pound tractor on my lawn, but there's really no other options. This is what the tree looks like now. Again, it's kind of sad, it's embarrassing. It's like losing an old friend. You all know I like to cut firewood, and I keep saying we're gonna be cutting firewood probably till I'm old and gray, but Clay may be doing it the rest of his life too. So we'll see. There's lots of firewood here to cut, but wait until you see this pile over here. That was a big tree. So as you can see here, I'm going to have plenty of firewood to split. Elm is a great wood to burn. It's not, you know, the fanciest, you know, it's not oak, it's not hickory, but it burns really, really well. It's stringy, it's really hard to split. But if you've watched some of our firewood videos, I've split an elm before, and you can just see how stringy it is. If you don't have a hydraulic wood splitter, good luck, pack a lunch, because this stuff is hard. It's really, really hard to split. But it's laying here, it's ready to go. And as I said earlier, my plan is probably going to be, I'll just bring some IBC totes down here in the hayfield before the hay starts to grow up, and then I'll just, you know, the nice thing about having the hydraulic wood splitter on a trailer hitch versus being off the tractor hydraulics is that I could pull that thing anywhere. So I'm probably just going to bring these pieces out into the hayfield, cut them up out there, and then split that wood here. And then when they're full and in the tote, then I'll move it back over to the wood yard, or, you know, wherever I want to put it on the farm this season. So anyway, I do appreciate y'all watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed getting to see the grapple work. But one thing that I forgot to do is show you the casualties of today. There were some. The least thing that you're going to care about is my Yeti. Yeah, my Yeti got ran over with the grapple in a tree. So if the tractor ran it over, we would no longer be looking at this thing. But as you can see, that sucker took a hit, but it still works. It's not pretty, but it'll still work. So I'm gonna set that here, or, well, I'll just put it wherever, it doesn't matter anymore. But one thing that I did notice is a failure point here in the grapple. This is bent right here, and this is bent right here. That's the only failure though. It took every bit of that weight, and these points, you can almost see where the welds are on here. It looks like it's almost designed to have that be the failure point. So I don't know what the best option is, just let it be bent, or grind it off and keep it to where you have just the failure point, ground it off and go that way. But yeah, other than that, it took every bit of that thing. And you know, some of these pieces were probably close to 1,000 pounds, and it was just pinching on it. Anyway, 2 casualties, and it's just part of being out here. You know, as I said in our last video, you know, I realize more and more every day that we live kind of a heavy duty life. The medium duty or light duty world for us, I mean, we're just always breaking stuff. So I don't know what it is. But anyway, I do appreciate y'all watching this video. I appreciate you guys following and subscribing, and all the comments. Please leave comments. That's our favorite part of this thing. I love communicating with all of you all. And even on Instagram and Facebook, some of you sent me pictures of your tractors, you know, some Ventracs, some tractors, and yeah, I love that kind of stuff. That is my favorite part of this. I started this YouTube channel just to meet some new friends who like to do what we like to do. So I do appreciate y'all watching our videos, and our family is very grateful for the support and for the kindness and for, you know, just how cool everyone's been. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work. Appreciate y'all watching this video. Joe the Farmer. See you in the next one. We out.